Schaefer has just finished high school. To celebrate, his father Dennis has brought he and his brother to hunt elk with some friends on Horseshoe Mountain in Montana.
My dad and a friend of mine's dad had decided they just wanted to do one last trip, you know, since we were kind of moving out and getting on with our lives.
Watch out for these potholes.
Today is the last day of the trip. The men climb almost to the top of the mountain, from where they'll sweep down in a wide line, hoping to find some elk on the way. They don't have much time. A big storm is heading their way.
Okay, guys, why don't we all spread out, see if we can't flush something out.
Bram goes to the end of the line.
Okay, let's move it.
Last chance, Pop.
Last chance for what, son?
Last chance to bag
an
it out.
elk, you said it.
Bram had his own speed, and the way he went, he just went over a ridge, see? So he wasn't in sight of us.
Bram takes off alone, ignoring any possible dangers.
He was very strong physically and strong-willed. He's fearless. What's gonna hurt me?
Bram's orange vest might stop other hunters from shooting at him, but it also makes him more visible to predators. But Bram's a high school football star, bold and brash.
I was a pretty cocky kid. I didn't worry too much about anything. You know, I was 18, bulletproof. I walked for quite a ways and wasn't seeing much. You know, some elk sign on the ground and stuff, but nothing really to suggest anything was around. We were kind of supposed to stay within earshot of each other, but they were up on the top of the mountain and I was off kind of coming around the side, a little lower.
Now a few hundred yards away from his dad and the other hunters, Bram is suddenly aware that the forest is too quiet.
I kind of got a weird feeling about then, and there wasn't hardly a noise. You know, there weren't no birds chirping or ground squirrels running around or anything. And there must be something around here keeping the birds quiet, you know, a predator of some sort around. Kind of made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. I hollered. She didn't slow down. My next thought was get the hell out of the way. I was just freaking out. The next thing I know, she's sitting there with her head in my lap, just huffing at me. I was very terrified. I thought to myself, you need to either eat me or get off of me. My temper was starting to get the better of me. So I reached up and punched her in the nose. I come back with my other hand, and she bit through my thumb. And I got to looking around, trying to find my gun. She was sitting on it with her hind legs. Just picked me up and shook me like a puppy with a sock. It felt like vice on your leg. And then I thought to myself, oh, you're dead right there. When she got done shaking my leg, she just kind of dropped me. I think she was just gonna see if she'd done enough damage that she could just leave me there.
As long as Bram keeps still, the bear thinks he's no longer a threat. The moment he moves, the bear attacks again. Unaware of Bram's terrible ordeal, two hunters further down the mountain, Bruce Pisecki and his son Bryce, are also looking for elk. So far, without any luck.
Come on, son. Our luck will turn.
On their way to try a new spot, Bruce sees something that makes him very nervous.
I'm starting to see bear sign and footprints of the bears.
See that? It's a big claw.
Pretty recent, too.
But the hair was starting to stand on the back of my neck.
With bears in the area, Bruce wants to get off the mountain as quickly as possible. That means going straight down through unknown territory. At the bottom, they'll try to find a trail to lead them back to their camp, a couple of miles away.
There was something crawling up my neck that told me something's wrong. Pay attention. And part of it, I told myself, was, you just don't know where you're going. You're worried about getting lost. I'm getting very concerned because now I'm walking in an area that I can surprise a bear at a moment's notice. So I'm trying to make noise. I was saying things like, okay, bear, here I come, you know, get aside, here I'm coming through.
Okay, bear! Here we come! Coming through!
Bram has done the nearly impossible. He's killed a grizzly with a single shot.
I felt just a lot of relief. I was pretty happy for, a few seconds anyway. Didn't really know what all the wounds I had. I was just kind of trying to figure out, what damage was being done and what I needed to do to get out of it.
A mile and a half away, at the bottom of the mountain, Bram's father and brother arrive back at camp. They haven't seen Bram for nearly 2 hours.
We got to camp, no Bram. So I asked everybody, where's Bram? Have you seen him? No. Have you heard from him? No. I said, well, something's wrong. I got my other son immediately, and we went back up on the mountain.
Let's go look for him!
I knew he wasn't lost. He had a compass in his head. So I knew that wasn't a problem.